Hey everybody in AP Computer Science Principles. This video is to help you with the code.org portion of Unit 2, Lesson 5. So what you're going to need to do for this lesson is to navigate on code.org. First of all, make sure you're logged in, and then go to Unit 2, Lesson 5, Bubble 2. And once you do that, you're going to need to duplicate your tab in your browser or just open it in a second browser. And so I want you to make sure that half of your screen, the left half is one of your browsers and the right half is the other browser. And this is to kind of trick code.org into thinking that you're two users so that you can send messages from one browser to the other, all right? So in order to kind of be able to send a message between multiple routers, we're going to want to have at least 5 routers. So if someone else has already logged into code.org and done this lesson, then you might already see several routers here. If not, then you have the ability to just click add router. And we're going to do that until we have at least 5. If we have more than 5, that's fine, but we need at least 5. All right, so now on my right screen, you can see that the routers were all added because we're in the same room. So now I'm going to make sure that I connect to 2 different routers. So on my left browser, I'm going to click join router 1. And on my right browser, I'm just going to choose router 5. You can choose any 2 browsers that you want, or sorry, any 2 routers that you want, as long as you pick 2 different ones. So now you can see on the left, I'm in router 1. I'm on the right, I'm in router 5. So now we can actually send messages from one router to the other with these specific IP addresses. So you can see on the left one, my IP address is 1.13. The first one refers to the router number, and on the right browser, I'm 5.10. So I'm user 10 in router 5. And this second number is just kind of randomly assigned. It doesn't mean that I'm the 10th person in this router. It just means I was assigned the number 10 and I'm in router 5. So what we can do is send a message from one user to the other, and I'm going to expand my left screen a little bit so you can see it. And so the message is going to go right here. So first of all, I have to change who I'm sending this to. And my other IP address is 5.10. So I'm going to change this to 5.10. And then it comes from me. And if I hover over this, you see I can't change it because that's me. I can't change who it's coming from. And then I can start to send my message. And you can see as I'm typing, there's a maximum of 80 bits that's allowed, which if we divide that by 8 for 8 bits per character, I think our maximum is 10 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, the maximum's 8. Oh, that's because some of the bits are used up for the 2. So anyway, so hello, me. But you can see the maximum is 8 characters. If I try to go more than that, you can see it gives me a maximum overload. And if I press send, we should see in the sent messages log that it cut it off after 8. So even if I try to send more than 8 symbols or characters, it doesn't work. And over here on my right browser, you can see that it's sent. I received it. All right, so in this activity, you're going to be asked to send a message that really is more than 8 characters. So we're going to do that by including multiple packets. So right here, if you click add packet, you can do that as many times as you want. You can see that now I can send one message that's contained in several different packets, and the other user on the right should receive all of them. As long as you put the 2 in before you press add packet, it'll automatically fill it in for the rest of them. The only other thing that you're going to need to be able to do in order to complete this activity is if you click on the router tab over here, you should be able to see a button that says log browser. And you can see that router 1 logged that a message came from 1.13 to 5.10. And if you change this, you'll see that it went through router 1, and then it was logged by router 5 as router 5 received it, okay? So that's gonna be important. There are several different stages in the Word document that you're gonna be looking at. So make sure that you follow along that, but this is the setup, all right? And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you very much.